Good morning, everybody. Rick here. Today is Monday, January 23rd. Time is 8:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So a little bit of a push down overnight. Those are weekend numbers, though, are weekend levels. So what I'm looking at right now is pretty much nothing. We are testing the point of or not the point of control, the 7 deviation line right now. And I'm trying to see if we're still going to work this down pressure. I'm not seeing much as far as the footprint. This number right here at 294 may be significant, but it's just kind of a stagnation right now. So I'm not seeing anything as far as clusters. And over here on my volume profile, it's just lingering in this area for the moment. So I would think we're just kind of figure out which way we want to go for the moment. So volume is pretty normal as expected, but stochastics is smack dab in the middle, and I don't like playing smack dab in the middle. So give me an extreme. So what I'm thinking at this moment is possibly going to be another long day, and we're going to get on down here to the 1 deviation line at 5220, and hopefully should start seeing some price action going, or we're going to get up here. We're going to push back up at this level. I guess that would still be a long day. This is the point of control up here, and this is where the value areas are, sitting right here at settlement up there to 53. What is that? 53.50. So I think we're going to eventually work our way back up that way. And I want to get a nice cluster area to signal some type of reversal, and I'm thinking it should be around the 1 deviation line at that point. So I'm just watching at this moment, and if I get into this trade, I will let you know. So, all right, guys, I'll be back shortly. All right, guys, big time orders coming in at this level here, between 29 and 34 at the moment. So I just need to watch and see if they're traps or not. So which would actually line up perfectly with the 1 deviation line of 5220 if this bar does close at these levels here with all this orders coming up. So still don't like where the stochastics is sitting, but this bar closes in a minute 43, and I'll be able to gauge it a lot better at that particular moment there. So all right. Still not in this trade, but hoping to pull the trigger here soon. All right, guys, I'll be back, and we'll see where we're at. All right, so a lot of volume in this area here. This is your high volume node at 5235, and if you count back 9 to 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would have been initial entry right here at 5226. But I don't think this is the shoot up right here. This kind of confirms to me that it will be going up, but I still think we got some more work to do down here at the bottom. So I have a limit order set right here on the 1 deviation line of 5220 at this moment, but I love these clusters. This is ideal setup there. If it closes above the 8 moving average, then I will re-gauge that at that point, because we're starting to get some, the delta is turning green on me here, and it is also doing it back here, but obviously those that failed at this area here, as it would still continue to trickle down, and I still think we got a little bit more work to do here at the bottom. So market opens in 30 minutes, and I'm going to see if we can catch this next tail up at this point here. So so I have a limit set at 5220, and we'll see if we can fill. I may adjust on the go, just for heads up as well. All right, be back shortly. All right, here is the life of a trader. Almost like Murphy's Law. Limit was set on 5220. We reached down to 5221. And and we've been tilling around since then. So what I did is adjust my adjust my entry. I'm in long, 10 contracts, 52.27 in this area right here. So I'm going to see if I can get half off, and then I'm just going to leave my stop sitting at 52.20 at the moment. So I'm seeing if I can get this half off first. So it's not quite giving it to me. This last move almost did. So it looked like we might be coming to test it out again, and this might be the fill because everything says it's going to hit the 1 deviation line, possibly down to last week's settlement. But at this point, just trying to get half off and almost break even at 7 ticks right now. So that's where my stop is actually right now, at 7 ticks instead of my normal 10 tick stop. The area is going to turn around. This is pretty much confirmed in these these footprint numbers. So it's just a point of win and waiting now. So I don't know if this needs to reach on back down to oversold area, but since we had this initial oversold back here, this may just kind of show as a retrace on the stochastics anyway, definitely not on the charts, and then start shooting back up. So just kind of waiting at this moment. All right, guys, in long, 10 contracts, 52.27, and we'll work it from there. All right, be back shortly. All right, so I went ahead and I grabbed 9 ticks off of that half instead of 10. We got here and just kept stalling and stalling, so I went ahead and adjusted it down to 52.36 to pull off half the contracts at 9 ticks. So long at 52.27 down here. My stop is sitting at 52.20. I don't want to move it to break even just yet because I still think we got a lot of play in this area here, and I'm going to see if we actually touch this 1 deviation line. We have a doji right here on the last hour bar, which is a great sign of indecision, and then not really long wicks, but a lot of area covering these previous 2 down bars. So we're coming. So we actually may need one more half hour to figure this one out as far as when it's going to go up. So, I mean, I'm pretty certain it's heading north. So, and we're actually reaching pretty close to the oversold area, which is even better. So last hour was a lot of volume, exceeded expected volume on that one there. So this intently watching right now, and we'll see what happens at this point. All right, guys, I'll be back. Oh, yeah, all right. All right, I'll be back shortly, and we'll see where we at. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and adjust my stop to break even at this point here at 52.27. And I'll see if I can pull a contract off at 47 right here, even 20 ticks, and then we'll start working the pill off. But I don't know, I'm still not convinced this is the up part yet, even though we finally broke above the 8 moving average and C. So just utilizing risk management at this point. All right, guys, I'll be back shortly. Okay, got half off there at 47, and not half. I took 1 contract off, built 1 off at 47 there. So now we're just watching and waiting. What am I at? 4 contracts long, 52.27. Stop sitting at break even. So now it's just a point of watching and waiting, seeing where we're going to take this guy up, and just utilizing risk management to peel contracts off. And always the ultimate goal is reaching for 100 ticks at 53.27, which is right here, just above settlement and just above the value area low. So we'll see. All right, guys, I'll be back shortly and we'll see where we at. Not a bad push up on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop up from 27 up to 37. Perfect. And that will lock in 10 ticks there. So 4 contracts long, 52.27. Next pull off, I'm looking at trying to get up 77, even 50 ticks right up here. So we'll see if that works out or not. But we finally got the upslope on the 8 moving average, and everything's looking to go okay. So we're banging up against the VWAP over here, and we still got to penetrate that. So it's kind of one of those barriers in the way. If we can clear that, then it should be smooth sailing up to this 50 moving average or 200-day moving average, and we'll see if we can keep working our way north from that point. All right, guys, I'll be back in a bit. All right, so the market's really making me work for this one today. So I still set my next target area up here at 77. I probably should have set it at 67, looking at it now. So we actually broke below the 8 moving average again. My stop is still sitting at 52.37, and let's see where we got 9 ticks off of 8 ticks getting stopped out. So if that's the case, we'll see if we can work one more trade, and if not, then just move on to the next day. So, but still in this one, 4 contracts long, 52.27, and we'll see what we can work out on this one here. All right, guys, I'll be back, and we'll see where we at. Okay, still patiently waiting. So I did see we have a divergence right here. Boy, I hate when I do this. All right, let's try this again. There we go. The divergence there, and I didn't go far enough over. Anyway. It's the divergence there. So this initial bar, the one that I got in on down here, is working out kind of. So I thought we were going to reach a lot higher up here, but this just may be a retrace on this current bar right here, and then we may shoot on back up. So as long as I can stay in the trade, I'm still hanging on with my stop sitting at 37. So I'm going to try to pull one more off at, where we at? 52.57. So just to get a little bit more profit off there. And then I'd like to ride this guy on up with 3 contracts. So still pulling one off at 77. And hopefully I can ride the last 2 to 100 ticks if we are heading north. So, I think we're going to do much more than this green bar right here. So at least I like to think we will, just according to the analysis of the charts. With this footprint way back. Ready to go. As far back was yes it was. No, it wasn't. It was over here. So I still need to figure out right here. Still need to figure out how to get my color adjustments to mark the clusters, so that way they just stand out like my other charts over here. So just stand out as blue. But okay, guys, I'll be back, and we'll see if we'll start working our way back north again. All right, be back shortly. Okay, so we've just been lingering. Anyway, I had another contract just come off, skipped a little bit, and it came off at 52.59 for 32 ticks. So now I'm 3 contracts long, 52.27. Came close to stop me out. My stop's now sitting at 37. It has been for a while anyway. So seeing if this divergence will eventually take place and head north. So 3 contracts long, 52.27. Looking to pull another one off at 77 now. So let's see if we're gonna get this 50 ticks locked in, and I'm gonna leave my stop still at 37. So, all right, guys, be back in a bit. All right, pulled one more off here at 52.68 for 41 ticks. So still looking for the 77 level. It's moving really slow for me, so I'm just gonna start pulling stuff off, trying to salvage everything that I've got going on. I don't want to really give much of anything back now, down to the 37 level. I'm still, my stop's still sitting at 37. I will probably be moving it to 47 if this is an up bar close here, but still locked in 10 ticks. So 2 contracts long, 52.27. Trying to pull one off at 77 for 50 ticks. I need to set this one up again. And then we'll let the last one run. Either hit 100 ticks or hit my stop at that point. So just waiting at the moment. All right, guys, be back shortly. All right, finally did it. One off at 52.78. Right here. So 51 ticks locked in. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop up now to 47. That will lock in 20 ticks. And then I will just adjust accordingly at that point. So last target, I'm in one contract long, 52.27 now. Last target area is 53.27, which is up here. And I will just tighten my stop accordingly at that point. So, all right, guys, be back. Hopefully we'll be wrapping this up soon. All right, be back shortly. Okay, went ahead and adjusted my stop up to 57. That was a pretty big rise there. So we're sitting right at the bottom of this candle right here, and we'll just break above the 7 or 5 deviation line. Hopefully that'll hold at that point. So, all right, we're testing the 200-day moving average at the moment, and we'll see if we can continue north here. All right, be back in a minute. All right, following the 8 moving average here, moving my stop up to 52.62 right here. That locks in 35 ticks. The last contract, one contract long, 52.27. Final target 53.27. Stop now sitting at 52.62. All right, be back in a minute. All right, moving my stop up to 67 right here. That'll lock in 40 ticks. And we're just kind of in channel right now. And it's based off of this 200 moving average. It's having a difficult time breaking through that. So just steadily tightening my stop at this point here. So if we're not going to get through it. This bar closes in 4 minutes, and chances are it will be sitting right at the overbought area, and at this point it'd be actually a good idea to start looking if I was to get into a reversal to hit short, but I'm not going to. Just looking for a place to keep my stops tight, and just to make sure, utilize risk management to make sure I'm not giving anything back. So we're pushing through a little bit. Hung up on this ice volume zone. So critical area here. Volume is decent, but it's not really nothing crazy, such right in this area here. That would actually look like a cluster, but I don't think it is. So hanging steady. All right, be back in a bit. All right, so we have reached the overbought area here. I've tightened my stop up to 77. That locks in 50 ticks on this last contract, and final profit target is still 53.27. So market's moving kind of slow, but we're still reaching slightly over expected volume. So something should happen here pretty quickly. All right, be back in a bit. All right, guys, that's a wrap. So stop was just hit at 52.77 for 50 ticks, and that I'm out of the trades now. So overall, it was an okay day. Took a while. It was a hard-earned 50, but nonetheless, it's still profit. So really close to profit goal, and that's all I could ask for. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye.